Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Further Beyond Gaming. My name is Cody GT, and in today's video, I actually wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on the brand new gameplay for the new S-Rank Rita for version 4.2, as well as for Shadow Dash, the augmented version of Mei. I wanted to give my thoughts on it because I did go ahead and drop that video of the gameplay, but it was actually really late for me, and I didn't have the opportunity to record commentary on it to give you my thoughts on what I thought about the gameplay and what we were looking at. So I do truly apologize. Normally I do that, but like I mentioned, it was just really late. So I wanted to go ahead and do that in today's video. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you like what you see. If you do, go ahead and drop a like. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you're new to the channel, you haven't subscribed already, you like the content, go ahead and consider subscribing, join the FBG family. And remember, a link to the Discord will be in the description below. Go ahead and join the Discord today. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into today's video. So as you can see, I had Shadow Dash on the bridge here for the first time in a very long time. I actually haven't used Shadow Dash in probably a year, to be quite honest with you. It's been a really long time, and I'm extremely excited that she's getting an augmented version for herself because I think it is warranted and needed. Now, with that being said, really quickly, I did want to mention that Mei is getting a lot of love lately, and from a Mei fanboy, yours truly, I'm actually really excited about this because we are getting the Ursha of Thunder Mei here on the global side within a couple of days, which is extremely exciting. We have the obviously the announcement for the maintenance, which I haven't gone over. I do apologize, but that is coming here within the next couple of days. So we are getting that, and then we are getting in version 4.2 the augmentation for Shadow Dash Mei. So a really good time to be a Mei fanboy. So obviously I'm excited. So with that out of the way, with that being said, I do really enjoy that Shadow Dash is getting an augmentation because, like I mentioned, I think it is warranted. I don't think she's all that viable, and I don't think too many people use her as of right now where the game is up until this point. So it's a really good thing, and I think it is, like I mentioned as well, warranted. So with that being said, she is a mecha type, just in case you were unaware, and she is a physical type. Now, I seen in the comments of that last video of the gameplay that a lot of people thinking that she may be elemental, like a lightning damage dealer, because of her animations with the iframes and her attacks. You can see it looks a bit like it is lightning elemental, but I don't believe she's gonna be changing into a lightning elemental damage dealer. I think she's gonna be remaining a physical type, because if we look at the other previous augmentations, you know, namely Void Drifter, Striker Fulminata, Drive Komata, also Valkyrie Scepter, they all remained, or Hawk of the Fog, they all remained their respective, you know, either elemental type or just their damage dealing type. They didn't change, and so I can expect that to be the same for Shadow Dash. I don't expect it to change. I expect her to remain a mecha physical damage dealer. It just may look like her attacks are doing some lightning damage, but I don't think that'll be the case. Now, I can be completely wrong, and this can be completely different, and there could be actually more information that drops as of this recording that says otherwise, but up until this point, that's what I believe, and you know, that's what I think it's going to be. Now, with that being said, her attacks look absolutely amazing. Her basic attacks look great, and it looks like her ultimate and combo or charge attack is going to be really great as well, because it looks like she's going to have some invincibility frames. A lot of you were referencing that she has attacks very closely related to Hawk of the Fog, which I do agree, as well as I believe her attacks are very closely related to the Ursha of Thunder Mei as well. Some of them, namely her charge attacks and the way she slams on the ground and things of that nature, are very similar to Thunder Mei, as well as the invincibility frames and the way her attacks look are very closely related to Hawk of the Fog as well. So that is really good thing, because that's probably going to mean she has great survivability. She's probably going to have some great damage reduction and some pretty good ignore interrupt. I'm really interested to see what her kit brings more as far as her attacks and what she's able to do skill wise, but we'll have to wait for that just a little bit longer. So hopefully we'll get more information on that soon. Now, as far as weapons is concerned, I don't know if she's going to have an applicable weapon associated with her as far as the augmented version. I'm sure that will be coming at some point in time, but I just don't know if it's going to be in version 4.2 or at a later time. It very well could be. But right now, I think some good weapons that will be very viable on her is the third Sacred Relic. I think the Void Blade will be really good as well, and the Raikiri that I don't have here is probably going to be a really good one for her as well, because those were good weapons to go ahead and associate with your Shadow Dash initially, and so I think those are still going to be applicable to the augmented version. But like I mentioned, she may go ahead and get an applicable weapon for herself, much like Void Drifter did with the Arc Serratus. But, you know, with Void Drifter, there are, you know, just as good weapons, if not better, to use. So that could be the same for the augmented version of Shadow Dash. We'll just have to wait and see when that information comes out. But nonetheless, like I mentioned, I wanted to give my thoughts on her attacks and her gameplay so far. We don't have a whole lot to go off of, but what we have is really interesting and really exciting as well. 4.2 is shaping up to be a really good version. Now we also have the brand new S rank Rita, who seems to be a lightning damage dealer slash support. Some more gameplay of her and what she's bringing to the table, and it looks really good, I do have to say. Her ultimate, her attacks, her QTE, they all look great. The way she summons the different spirits, the owl, the serpent, Loki with the ultimate, and the dragon all look great as well. They did a really good job when, you know, developing her gameplay and being able to show the different spirits and how they interact, and her basic attacks look great as well. She is looking to be a really, really good Valkyrie, and as of late, the lightning elemental types have been getting a lot of love, and it continues to be a really good elemental type, you know, with Shadow Knight and Hawk of the Fog, as well as Yae Kasumi, and we also have the Thunder May coming here very soon. Just a lot of really good lightning damage dealers, which is a really good thing if that is one of your more favorite types to use. So we have all of that coming, and she's going to be supporting that typing as well, or that damage dealing elemental type. So that's going to be really good as well. So she's going to be great, and this is all speculatively free to play. I guess it's pretty much confirmed that this is all going to be free to play, and that is great for my free to play players. Version 4.2 is looking to be extremely good for our free to play players, which I'm always happy about. I think miHoYo does a really good job of balancing that, where they'll come out with a gacha Valkyrie like Thunder May, and then they'll come out with some really, really good free-to-play options. When it comes to the free-to-play Valkyries, they are always absolutely fantastic. They do not lack by any means, and so I think that's a really good job on miHoYo's part to be able to balance that, and version 4.2 is looking to be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to come out with a later video on what I think about version 4.3 with the new Valkyrie in that, so be on the lookout for that. But that was pretty much everything that I wanted to go over with you guys today. Just give you my thoughts on that and kind of go over the gameplay and how it looked, because I didn't get to do that in my last video. But nonetheless, guys, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. I do hope you like what you saw. Once again, go ahead and drop a like, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT, and I'm out.